Redneck Garage. Well, you saw me buy a Milwaukee toolbox, cleaned up everything in my garage. I've got almost every Milwaukee tool made. Not quite. I wish they would sponsor me if they're watching this, but I decided that if there was one more Milwaukee thing that I needed for my garage, it would be super cool. Now let's take a look at that. Okay, I'm starting on one of the last final finishing touches to my garage, and it involves this refrigerator. It had just a little bit of surface rust on it, so I sanded it down and put some rust encapsulator on the front of it where those little rust spots were, which should keep it from coming back out through the other paint. Here's the paint they sold me at Lowe's. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but it looks real pink to me, and it doesn't match the color chip, so I'm going to take that back later and get my money back. That looks like crap. The door's drying up nice, got the handle painted. I'm going to run over to Home Depot and see if they got some paint I can mix up. I'm thinking maybe some cherry red with a little orange in it, but I don't know if they sell the orange. May have to go to a hobby store. That might work too. Alright, I'm headed over to Hobby Lobby to see if they got some paint that'll work for this thing, because the Lowe's paint sucked. And now I'm thinking to myself, how long am I going to spend on this project? Oh my lord. But it'll be cool when I'm done. Alright, so I got the first coat on, and of course it's going to take at least 2, maybe 3 coats on this. I'm going to It's oil base that I'm putting on here just for rust protection. It's out in the elements. Color retains a little bit better. So we're going to let this dry up a little bit, and then we're going to put another coat on it. And we'll see how long it takes for this to dry up a little bit, because it is oil base. I've got a little heater going just to warm it up in here. But it's going to be cool as crap. You know, we got so many cool subscribers on the Redneck Garage. I thought I'd just take a minute to recognize one of them. If you've got a cool story, send it to me, and I'll put you on the channel too. But I wanted to talk about Colin, who is a subscriber from the UK, and he's got a cool story. Hey, I wanted to just give a shout out to one of our subscribers, Colin Stevenson. He lives in Lancashire, England. And he is the proud owner of 2 Jeep YJs, a 95 black and a 95 red. And he took on the job of painting it in his garage. Went redneck all up there in the UK. He told me that he used a cellulose black, which is like a lacquer finish. It's not very popular here in the United States just because the solvents are just so awful for the environment. Colin, that's terrible. In the UK, he said that one of the hardest things he has to deal with is not having a way to get parts, you know. There's a couple of specialty importers, and he can go on Amazon, or the most expensive thing is to try to ship something over for the United States. But the turn signals have to be different, the taillights are different, and he's done a great job maintaining them and keeping them looking up to snuff. And I just want to give him a shout out for being a loyal Redneck Garage subscriber. If you want to be part of a featured Jeep, just give me some information and I'll be happy to put you on the channel. So that was awesome, man. I really appreciate him reaching out to me, and we've emailed back and forth a couple times, and he's really a cool cat, and I really do appreciate how hard it must be to live in like England, where there's not a big Jeep dealership or anything like that, for him to have to scrounge for parts and pieces and everything else, and the laws are a little bit different. So super cool, man. The only problem is steering wheel's on the wrong side. Alright, so let's get back to the refrigerator. Alright, so here it is with 2 coats of color on it, and it's starting to dry up. The oil base is very thick, but it's almost not tacky anymore. So by tomorrow that should be good and dried up, and we're waiting for one more piece to make this the perfect refrigerator. So this is super cool. Let's get a wide angle shot so you can get a whole view of it. This is a wide angle shot of the fridge, and the red was a cherry red oil base. It took forever to dry, and it turned out really good. It's nice and durable, and I think next to the toolbox, my Milwaukee refrigerator is super cool. How awesome is that, man? A Milwaukee refrigerator, that's so super cool. And you know what the best part is? It'll run 3 days on one 18-volt battery charge. Anyway, I just thought that was a cool addition to the garage. It looks super cool next to the toolbox, and there you go, man. I ordered a sticker on eBay, and I had a guy make it up, and I've got the only, or I think only, refrigerator made by Milwaukee. We're going to be doing a lot more with the Jeep soon. We're going to be doing the heating and air, the wiring harness, all kinds of crap. Anyway, I'm going to get going on that. Thanks for being a subscriber. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.